KNDY.
And good morning and welcome back to Dodge City, Kansas. We are at United Wireless Arena as the Valley Heights Mustangs have made a championship Saturday. They are one of 4 teams to make it here for a chance at a 2A state championship. 8 teams entered, only 4 remain. Valley Heights and Inman will face off next, coming up here on KNDY right about 9 a.m., while over on the other court, Ellenwood and Maranatha Christian will face off on the other side. Good morning. Welcome again to Dodge City. Max Blasky with you here today on AM 1570, FM 94.1, KNDYradio.com, or in the free KNDY app. Wherever you are listening, we appreciate you tuned in as you have Mustang Volleyball on your airways. Valley Heights got here by a 2-1 record yesterday. They beat the 3-seeded Sedgwick Cardinals 25-19 and 25-17. Valley Heights ended up falling to Ellenwood in their second matchup, 25-17, 25-20, but came back with an impressive win over Doniphan West, 25-12, 25-15. Put Valley Heights into this championship Saturday for the first time since 2019. They will take on the 2-seeded Inman, who is 39-2 entering this tournament, one of the top 2 teams in all of Class 2A all season long. Them and Ellenwood have been splitting the top spot throughout the regular season. Valley Heights fell to Ellenwood yesterday and will now take on Inman here this morning. Valley Heights, your 6 seed, Inman, your 2 seed, Ellenwood 2 seed, and Maranatha Christian is your 4 seed. We're going to take our first quick timeout of the morning. When we come back, we'll take a look at other action going around the state, and then we'll get ready for game time set for 9 o'clock between Valley Heights and Inman here on KNDY.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
Ease the burden on your loved ones with pre-planning services offered through Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville and Anders Fifley Funeral Home in Riley. This is Jared Anders, and we can help you in assuring that your wishes will be taken care of, easing the decision process for your family. From service arrangements to special requests, let us take time to meet your exact needs. Find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us at Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville or at Anders Fifley Funeral Home in Riley.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft-serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
It is Championship Saturday from 2A State Volleyball. Valley Heights and Inman up for you next on your airways. Elsewhere across the state, it was a successful day for the Twin Valley League out here at Dodge City. It is a TVL matchup in first-round action. The Centralia Panthers, 4 seed, coming into this tournament 34-7, will face off against 7 seed Clifton Clyde, who came in 24-15. Clifton Clyde knocked off number 2 seed South Gray to start their afternoon yesterday, fell to Little River, but came back beating St. John's Hudson, as they are the lowest seed in any state tournament to make a Final Four as the 7 seed. Those games will be coming up later this afternoon. Elsewhere across the state, over on our sister station, FM 95.5, the Hanover Lady Wildcats stick with that one loss on the season. They are now 39-1 as they enter bracket play this morning. They will take on 3-seeded Ingles down at Emporia. Bruce Dierking and Jeff Wirtz will have that call coming up at 9 a.m. as well. On that opposite side of the bracket, everyone watching the Lebo Wolves, as Hanover and Lebo have met up in the state championship the last 3 years, with Lebo claiming the last 2 state titles. Here for Valley Heights, they are looking for their best finish since 2017. Mustangs finished third in that year. They finished fourth in 2019. Should they make it past 2-seeded Inman here this morning, the Mustangs will be looking for their first state championship since 2001. It's been just a few years for the Mustangs as they look to get back into at least a championship contest. They were bounced last year at this state tournament by Inman in their first game, set up a 0-1 deficit for the Mustangs that they could not come away from. Ended up falling in pool play last year, but back with a vengeance this year. Already mentioned, took out 3-seeded Sedgwick yesterday in their first matchup of the morning. We're coming back with a win over Donovan West as well. Of course, Valley Heights got here by way of their own sub-state. Mustangs were able to claim the Valley Heights sub-state in a new style of postseason action for Keisha this season. Mustangs defeated Marion in their first matchup, then came back and beat Harrington 25-23, 25-12 in the championship match. As for Inman, they hosted as well. They took out last year's defending champion Hillsborough in their first matchup, 25-16, 25-15, and then took out Moundridge 25-17, 25-17. And this Inman team has rolled now to a record of 41-2 on the season. We're going to take one more time out. When we come back, we will preview Inman as well as Valley Heights as we get ready for some state championship volleyball action from Dodge City. A good reminder, too, a big thank you to our sponsors that have made these broadcasts possible here all weekend long. If it wasn't for their support, we wouldn't be able to do what we enjoy doing. Thank you to Parker Seed, Christy Anders Funeral Home, the Route 77 Corner Stores, Waterville Housing Authority, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Mustang Motors, Blue River Veterinary Clinic, Twin Valley Developmental Services, Blue Valley Trailers, Performance Ag, Sammy Parker Realty, Titan Manufacturer, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Danes Automotive, Riverside Market, the Citizen State Bank branches, Landall Company, Blue Valley Technologies, and Sapp Brothers Petroleum. When we come back, we'll preview Inman and we'll take another dive into the Valley Heights Mustangs. What the keys to victory here today for them will be as we get ready for state volleyball from Dodge City.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Twin Valley thrift shops are always updating with new arrivals. Check out the warehouse in Waterville and Twice But Nice in Beatty for a great selection of clothes, toys, games, home decor, everyday pieces. And at the warehouse, they stock furniture and more as well. Your purchase and, of course, your contributions benefit local residents served by Twin Valley Developmental Services. Both locations always accept donations of good, clean, quality used items you're no longer using. Visit the Twin Valley thrift shops in Waterville and Beatty.
Welcome back to Dodge City. Max Blasky with you here this morning as we are about 4 minutes away from kickoff between Valley Heights and Inman. Looking at Inman, we're going to go with the mascot, Titans, I believe is what they are called. We're going to stick with Inman, though, this morning. As before mentioned, they come in 41-2 into this matchup. They were last year's third-place runner-up for a second straight year. They were runner-up under head coach Kathy Russell, and they return power. They return two all-state players, or all-tournament teams from last year, Sutton Harris and Kenna Woods. Woods will be an attacker, I believe, for Inman, while Sutton Harris has been one of the best players in all of Class 2A all season long. Power for the Mustangs, very similar to Ellenwood yesterday, where Valley Heights had to be very cautious on the defensive side. A big key, though, for Valley Heights this morning, do not commit errors. Play a clean game, play good defense, and take some offensive opportunities when they come. Valley Heights is going to need steps up from Mia Verminton and Ann Turber, who had really good games yesterday, and will look for the same result today as they face off Inman. We're going to take a timeout for the national anthem. We're back after this.
The idea of purchasing a new livestock, grain, or utility trailer is a major one. Take stress out of the picture by visiting BlueValleyTrailers.com to browse the Midwest's largest selection of Titan, H&H, Wilson, Sharp, and Travelong trailers. From your home or on your phone, visit BlueValleyTrailers.com to find specifications, pricing, and accurate pictures of the exact trailer you're planning to buy. With sales and service unmatched, find Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville or give them a call at 785-363-2224.
Once you plant Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans in your field, harvest will never be the same. Enter a new era of performance and join farmers everywhere, yielding an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A-Series. Unleash your greatest harvest yet with Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Welcome back to United St. Arena. Let's see. Let me make sure I get this right here. United Wireless Arena changed it there a few years ago. Beautiful facility here in Dodge City, Kansas. If you haven't got a chance to get out here sometime for a state volleyball, make that trip next year. One the Mustangs, I'm sure, are looking for another back-to-back trip. But today, focus will be on Inman. It'll be the same starting six out there for the Mustangs as it was yesterday. Paige Miller, Josie Parker, Mia Verminton, and Turber, Tessa Miller, and Ava Smith. As for Inman, it is going to be Taylor Franz, Kendall Woods, Sutton Harrisman, Freeze, Brooke Aiden. For your six for Inman, and we are off. Valley Heights first on the attack. We'll get it to Smith left side, and a point goes to the Mustangs on a error by Inman. a team error as someone stepped over that center line. So first point goes towards Valley Heights, and an all-important point number 1 to start out. Serving it away, over the top of the net, and an ace will go down for the Mustangs. 2-0 Valley Heights as Avery Stevenson comes off the bench on the rotation, puts an ace right over the top of the net, making this 2-0 Valley Heights. Inman on the defensive here, handled their competition yesterday, which we'll get into in just a little bit. Valley Heights does a good job of holding the offensive attack. There goes Smith, tuck out back row nicely by Alcala. Now here's a attack attempt in the middle, and it will go down. A little touch pass there from Kenna Woods, her first kill of the morning. As before mentioned, a returning all-state tournament team from last year. 2 sophomores, a young squad in Inman 2 here this year. 6 juniors, 2 sophomores, 3 freshmen, and only 1 senior on this Inman team. Valley Heights on the attack. Smith sends it to the back row, but taken out nicely. Attack in the middle, blocked by Smith. Gets a nice dive by Ann Turber. Saves a point for Valley Heights, and Valley Heights gets it. On the air by Inman. A heck of a diving save by Turber in the back row. Valley Heights leading this one now 3-1. A good defensive stop as Smith got a half block up top, but an error again by Inman. Second one of the day. Now kill attempt and a violation by Valley Heights. Again, crossing that center line happens more often than you think. Can't stop that momentum. Tough to get going. First error for Valley Heights. Mentioned it a little briefly in the opening. Need to play a clean game in this one and hold on to the defense. Inman has power. They're not showing it just quite yet, but we'll see it here later on. Block up top, but point by the Mustangs as Smith will get a kill. Brooke Aiden, the lone senior on this Inman team, did a good job to block the attack, but it landed on the Inman side of the court. Mustangs send it across. Here's a little tip, and that's going to drop down for Inman. Wearing number 11 will make this right. Yep, that was Sutton Harris. That awfully looks like a 17, but Sutton Harris, the big, powerful hitter from Inman, just kind of tapped that one into the middle of the Valley Heights defense. Good enough for a point. 4-3 Mustangs on the attack, and Turber will get another kill. Her first one of this match. She was a spark plug for the Mustangs yesterday. And comes up big there with a point. Valley Heights to regain this 2-point lead. As before mentioned, Inman was able to take out Wichita Central Christian, Oakley, and Shawnee Maranatha Christian yesterday. An error, though, on the serve by the Mustangs to give Inman a point as they trail by 1. Good crowd of Inman folks made the trip just about 2.5 hours away. Good showing of Mustangs as well, making a little bit longer trip. Of course, if you know anyone looking for this contest, let them know. We're on AM 1570, FM 94.1. You can stream at KNDYradio.com. Over on our sister station, the Hanover Wildcats, taking on in their first round of action down at Emporia. The Wildcats facing off against Ingles in their first round. Bruce Dierke and Jeff Wirtz with that call early on. Serve over. Mustangs take it. Tessa Miller in the back row. Paige Miller sets up Josie Parker. Kill is down for Parker. Another key contributor for this Mustangs team. Mustangs 2, 4 juniors on this squad. Parker, Smith, Porter, and Henry, who we'll start calling here in a little bit. Excellent class for the Mustangs. Of course, 4 seniors, Ann Turber, Tessa Miller, Haley Stout, and Lillian Bussing, looking for some hardware in their last year of volleyball. Back and forth we go, taken out nicely by Smith in the back row. Now, Turber tries to get a save, but it will be a kill for Inman. Kenna Woods, her second kill already, as Woods and Harris will be the focal point of this Inman offense. And then we'll send it away. Hayden takes it over, taken in the back row by the Mustangs. Sets up a kill attempt left side by Parker, blocked at the net, but down for a point. Second kill now for Josie Parker. and the Mustangs back up top here, 6-5. Mustangs send it over. Meehan Vermitten will be the server now on the defensive side. Attack coming from Inman. There's that powerful right hand of Kenna Woods. Back-to-back kills for her, 3 already unofficially in this first set. And just a beautiful job from the setter to put it right where your attacker wants it. And Woods made them pay. It is actually 7-6 here now, as they're a little bit slow getting the scores up. 7-6 Mustangs. Kill attempt by Smith will be taken by the Inman defense. Woods will just have to get it across in 3. Opportunity for the Mustangs as Miller 2 sets it over to the middle of the Inman defense. Gets them out of rotation. Here's the attack. Tessa Miller back, rotates it nicely. Paige will set up Smith left side of the court. Smith down, kill, good for Smith as a diving Inman defender could not get there. Valley Heights offensively clicking early on, looking a lot smoother in their transitions than they were yesterday. Of course, they had the 8:30, 11:30, and 12:30 game. Looked a little tight coming out of that 8:30 game. Took them a little bit to get going. Once they got warmed up, too, against Ellenwood in the second set, looked a lot better than they did in the first. Kill attempt by Inman, and a violation, I believe, hitting that center line. Oh, no, that will be a kill, for Inman. Wasn't for sure on the call, but Sutton Harris again throws it down for her second kill. Inman now trailing again by 1, 7-8. Smith gets a tip across, blocked by Inman at the net. Valley Heights on the offensive again. Tip towards the middle of the court. Inman on the attack. Kill, block at the net, but down for another one. Once again, Sutton Harris getting in the action. 8-8 is our score. Inman sends it across Valley Heights into the net. That will be a serving error on Kenna Woods. 3 kills already, but a point Valley Heights on the service error. 3 points for the Mustangs. Important in this one as they take on one of the top 2 teams in Class 2A all season long. Inman at 41-2. Kill attack left side, missed it off the right arm of Morgan Fries, 5'10" junior, with an attacking error, and now Mustangs back-to-back points regain this 10-point lead. Valley Heights sends it across as Miller gets it over. Smith takes it on the defensive side. Now Page sets up Ann Turber left side. Ann Turber down for a big kill. Her second of the morning. Mustangs now lead by 3. It is 8-11. Back and forth we go in this first set of match number 1 of Championship Saturday. Winner, of course, will move on to the championship game later this morning. Miller will send it over. Valley Heights tipped at the net. Good job just to get on that as Tober will set up Smith. Smith, a little touch pass. Gets it across. Now Valley Heights back on the offensive after Inman sends it over in 2. Smith, another kill attempt, taken in the back row by Inman. Kill attempt goes long for Inman as Harris couldn't get that one to drop. And Inman's going to be forced to take a timeout as Valley Heights has now rattled off 4 straight, and they lead 12-8. We're back after this word from our sponsors.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Mustangs leading the top-seeded Inman by 1, and here will be a attack attempt that will be blocked, but drops on the Valley Heights side of the net. Point Inman as they stop the bleeding. Valley Heights had rattled off 4 in a row. Still lead this one 12-9. Oh, there's a serving ace by Inman. That's going to be Paige Miller, and Smith thought that one was going out of bounds. Barely dropped in there for Morgan Freeze, the second ace we've seen this morning as Inman back to a 2-point deficit. Paige Miller will set up Smith right side. Big powerful right hand off of Inman. Point Valley Heights. Smith's 4th kill this morning. As before mentioned yesterday as well, Paige Miller has done a heck of a job out here at state tournament setting up her attackers with beautiful passes. Haven't seen much inconsistency so far this morning. A little love tap will go down again for Sutton Harris, her 4th kill this morning. But Valley Heights so concerned about the power, and rightfully so, of Harris and Woods, that the middle of that defense is open. Second or third time now, Harris has just love tapped that one in for a point Inman. Serves comes across. Miller will take it in the back row. Page sets up Mia Vermitten, and Vermitten's going to be blocked at the net by Brooke Aiden. First big block, and it drops on the Valley Heights side. So point Inman as Mustangs cling to a 1-point advantage. Inman will send it across. Miller takes it in the back row. That's Tessa. Now Page will set up Krista Porter in there on the transition. Back and forth we go. Paige Miller sets up Ann Turber left side. Turber out of bounds. An attacking error by the senior. Don't see that very often, but point Inman as we're knotted up now at 13. Over on the other court, Maranatha Academy and Ellenwood knotted up at 12. So good matchups both ways. Smith takes this one back row. Page will set up Ann left side. Ann a little tap blocked at the net by Sutton Harris, and it drops on the Mustang side. 3 straight now for Inman, and head coach Susan Steinford wants the timeout. We'll take it again with them. Mustangs now trail by 1.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
It has been a set of runs here the last couple minutes. Valley Heights went on a 4-0 run. Inman had to take a timeout. Inman comes back, now goes on a 5-1 run as they regain the lead. Their first lead here actually this morning as Valley Heights jumped out to a 2-0 starter. Inman up 14-13. They will serve it away to the Mustangs defensively. Smith will take it in the back row, sets up Page, middle set, left side, Mia Vermin. Kill attempt will be taken back row by Inman. Now here comes the power of Woods. Woods blocked at the net. That's going to be Krista Porter. Big block from one of the 4 juniors on this Mustangs team. Knocks us back up at 14. Valley Heights just looks more focused. Not saying they weren't yesterday by any means. They do go 2-1, that lone loss to 2-seed Ellenwood, but taking on probably the best team in state all season. Valley Heights not afraid coming out here this morning. Substitution is Caitlin Henry, sends it across, and then easily gets it. Now Page will set up and middle back row kill attempt by Ava Smith, and it's going to be blocked at the net. Big block again by Brooke Aiden. That's her second. Aiden in the middle of that defense going 5'11", and the lone senior looking for a better than third place finish. Inman has finished third the last 2 years. And Mustangs, of course, looking for their best finish since 2017. Smith takes this one back row, sets up Ann Turber left side. Kill attempt blocked again. 2 straight blocks by Brooke Aiden and 2 straight points for Inman as they gain control 16-14. Inman sends this one across as we get the score sheets up and going. Josie Parker will drop this one in for a kill. Not near as emphatic because that one rolled all the way on the top of the net. You don't see it very often, but Parker on the left side. It rolled about halfway across the net and finally dropped in on the Inman side. Turber will send this one away. Kill attempt now blocked by Parker, and that's down for a kill. Valley Heights' third block this morning. Big points for the Mustangs as they knot us up now at 16. Sending this one away will be Ann Turber. Inman takes it in the back row. Kill attempt by Woods. Blocked again at the net. That's going to be Mia Vermitten getting in the defensive action. Big block for the Mustangs now on the attack. Parker will set up Vermitten left side. That attack and a error on Valley Heights as a lift will be called on Mia Vermitten. Just as we were talking about, no errors obviously playing a big part in this one. Kind of a backward situation as Parker tried to set up Vermitten. There's not the normal center. Now she'll go for a kill left side. Drops this one in, but Inman there. Parker on the second attack. Inman gets it, though, nicely. Valley Heights now with an opportunity. Page will set up Vermitten left side. Vermitten taps this one in. Dive by Inman. 2 diving saves. They get it over in 3, but it goes out of bounds off the extended arms of Brooke Aiden. Valley Heights back in, or knocks this one back up at 17. Back and forth we go in set number 1. Inman was not really challenged yesterday. Closest they gave up was 22 in their second set versus Wichita Central Christian, but they beat Wichita Central Christian in the first set 25-9. Here's some power left side and another mistake by Inman as Kenna Woods knocks that one into the net. Mustangs now up by 2. Mia Vermitten will send this one away for Valley Heights. Back row taken by Inman. Kill attempt top side blocked by Parker. Half block there for the junior. Now kill attempt left side. That will be in just right down the line by Taylor Freeze. Her first kill this morning knocks us back up at 18. Valley Heights jumped out to a 2-0 lead. They went on a 4-0 lead later on and then responded with a 5-1 lead. And back and forth we've been since then. 18-18 Smith kill, but blocked at the net. Morgan Freeze, her first block of this set, puts Inman ahead by 1. Smith, the main offensive attack for Valley Heights, came into this contest with 421 kills on the season, came into this weekend, and certainly has gone over the 450 mark this year. On a second hit, smart move by Paige Miller, sends that over for a point Valley Heights. Inman was not expecting that and found the middle of the defense sleeping as Valley Heights knocks us back up at 19. Substitution as back will come in for Valley Heights. Avery Stevenson, and she sends this one out of bounds on her lone serve. So important point for Valley Heights loss there as Stevenson so good on the serving side this season. Only 9 errors in 72 attempts, but comes in and commits an error there. Smith now on the attack. Inman pulls it out back row. Inman leading by 1. Backside attack out. Way too deep from Inman as Kenna Woods sends it to the back line into the Mustangs stand. 20-20 all in this first set, match number 1 on Championship Saturday. Miller will send this one across. Inman on the attack, blocked by Smith. Her first one this morning, and a point Valley Heights as it dropped on the Inman side of the court. Mustangs now up by 1. Page will continue to serve it here for the purple and black. Deep set here. Inman wants to get it over in 3. Kill attempt is going to be long, so back-to-back long attacks. This one from Sutton Harris, and Inman wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. Mustangs on a 3-0 run, up by 2.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifley Funeral Home.
State volleyball action from Dodge City here on AM 1570, FM 94.1. Over on our sister station, FM 95.5. The Hanover Lady Wildcats are down in Emporia, taking on Ingles in their first round matchup for a state championship. Bruce Dierk and Jeff Wirtz on that call as we're here all morning. Mustangs lead by 2, 22-20 with the serve. Paige Miller will send it across. Taken back row by Inman. Valley Heights has done a good job on the Inman attack so far today. A little touch pass gives it to the Mustangs. Inman falling all over themselves. Smith with a kill. Inman somehow gets on top of it. 3 girls got tangled up. They just get it over in 3. Now Page will set up Smith again, left side. Killed now. No, pulled out back row. Good save there by Inman. Smith blocks it on the Inman 2 attack. Now Inman sends it across. Back and forth we go. Page will set up Ann Tober, left side. Tober out of bounds. Awfully close there for Ann. But an error on the Mustangs gives the point back to Inman, 22-21. Valley Heights in the lead. A great volley there back and forth. Valley Heights had an opportunity as 3 Inman girls got their legs tangled up and were laying on the ground. But the libero for Inman, Adeline Alcala, did a good job of stopping that attack for the Mustangs. On a 2-set, Valley Heights sends this one over. Smith on the kill attack. Inman pulls it out back row. Now Inman on the offensive. Woods left side blocked at the net by Turber and Parker. Good job there by the Mustangs defense. Back and forth we go as Miller will set up attack left side for Smith. Smith taken back row. In by Inman. Here's Woods again. A little love tap. Taken in, diving attempt by Paige Miller, but it goes into the net. Point over to Inman as they have now popped off 2 straight, making this 22-22. Valley Heights on the defense, and now Paige Miller sets up Ava Smith right side, opposite side as normal. Woods will just get this over in 3. Smith has to go diving for it. Tessa Miller sets up Ann Turber left side. Inman everywhere on the court defensively the last couple points. Here comes Wood. That's out of bounds. A mistake by Sutton Harris, her 3rd error today, and Valley Heights takes the 1-point advantage. Maranatha Christian defeats Ellenwood over on the other court, so 4-seed tops 2-seed in set number 1. Here in this one, the 6-seeded Mustangs looking to take out 2-seeded Inman in the first set. Smith pulls it out backside. Now Vermitten puts this one down and good for a point. Mia Vermitten with a big kill. Her first now of the morning, and Valley Heights is 1 point away from closing this first set out. Set point for the Mustangs. Smith will send this one across. Bridie gets it to the back row of Inman. Inman pulls it cleanly over to Harris left side off of Smith as she tried to dig it out. There's the power again of Sutton Harris, her 5th kill on this match as Inman lives to find another day. 24-23. Mustangs lead this one. Inman sends it across. Smith taken in the back row. Tessa Miller will set up. Mia Vermitten left side. Vermitten back row take by Inman. Now here comes Harris left side. A little touch pass in the middle taken by Page. Now Turber set a back row kill by Smith. Good job by Inman pulling this one down. Here's a 2-setter. Good job by Tessa Miller to get that one across. Krista Porter gets it over in 3. Back and forth we go. Here comes finally an attack by Harris. That's down and a big kill by Sutton Harris. Power right down the middle of that Valley Heights defense is now Inman has rattled off 2 straight, and we're knotted up at 24s. Head coach Susan Steifer wants a timeout, and we'll take a 30-second break with them. Valley Heights and Inman knotted up at 24 in this first set of match number 1 on a championship Saturday from Dodge City.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Not trying to jinx anything by any means, but we did not see one match go into 3 sets yesterday in pool play action. Valley Heights and Inman right now knotted up at 24 in set number 1 of match 1 and what's been a great back-and-forth contest. Mustangs did lead by 2, but Inman now has rounded off 2 straight. Attack from Mia Vermitten left side. Inman takes it back row. Now kill attempt from Freeze. Freeze blocked at the net by Krista Porter. Valley Heights now on the attack, and Turber gets it back row, gets Inman out of position. Here comes Harris left side, love tap down the middle. Vermitten takes it. Miller back row set to Valley Heights, miscommunications. Mustangs, though, get it over in 3. Here comes Harris again, left side, blocked again by Porter, and point Valley Heights. That's actually a block. And Turber, her second here on this match as the Mustangs go up by 1, 25-24 with the serve. Substitution now as Porter will come out in for the Mustangs. Will come Caitlin Henry. Henry will send this one across as Josie Parker is also in there for Valley Heights now as Tessa Miller takes a seat on the bench. Valley Heights' big lineup in there for this set point. Attack right side from Harris. Dugout good by Paige Miller in the back row. Inman back on it, though, as it went over to their side of the court. Valley Heights offensively. Paige will set up Josie Parker middle attack. That's down for a kill. Josie Parker, her 5th of this set as Valley Heights takes set number 1, 26-24 over Inman. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to bring it right back here for second set action as Mustangs get the all-important first set win over top-seeded Inman in this Class 2A state championship Saturday from Dodge City. You're listening to high school volleyball right here on KNDY.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhausts, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Valley Heights Mustangs take set number 1 over Inman, 26-24, top-seeded. Inman against 41-2 coming into this match. Valley Heights, after the 2 wins and a loss last night, 31-10 on the season. Mustangs looking for their best finish in this state tournament since 2017, and lead importantly, set number 1. Big offensive attack there for the Mustangs in set 1. 14 kills unofficially for the Mustangs in that one. That one's going to be down, though, for Inman on the first attack from Sutton Harris. The big junior puts Inman up now 1-0 early on. Harris had 3 attacking errors in that first set at timely intervals, too, as well. As Valley Heights is able to go on a little bit of a run, of course, eventually win that first set. Here's a love tap from Brooke Aiden, but a mistap, an error from Aiden, point Valley Heights. They set up Harris, brought Aiden in behind as kind of the second hitter, and Aiden tried to just tap that one into the middle of the Mustangs' defense, went off her fingertips and down on their own side of the court. 1-1, here we go. Vermitten sends it over, kill attack from Harris, blocked at the net. So, point Inman, though. Valley Heights looking for an explanation. It was blocked. I believe it just landed on the Valley Heights side of the net after it went out of bounds. Gotta apologize sometimes. Not used to volleyball. First time calling it here this year at State. So getting a good rhythm of how it's going the last 2 days. Had a good team to watch, though, in the Mustangs as a kill by Smith is down good for a point. Knotted up now here at 2. Ava Smith with 4 kills in that first set. Josie Parker led the way unofficially with 5 in that first set. Valley Heights 2, we talked about the errors in the open. Only 7 errors compared to 11 for Inman unofficially here. Inman just has to get it over in 3 as they have trouble with it on the attack. Now Smith down, back-to-back kills for the junior. Mustangs up top 3-2 as they have rattled off the last 2. A little game of runs, too, in that last set. Valley Heights went on a 4-0 at one point and a 3-0. Inman eventually came back with a 6-1 run, too, to knot us back up. Still attempt taken by Tessa Miller. Had Mia Vermitten right behind her as an error on Miller sends it out of bounds. Knots us again back up at 3. Talk and communication was watching the huddle held by Susan Steifer during that set break. She kept doing that little talking gesture with her hands, and Valley Heights needed it there. Here's an offensive attack error by Ann Turber. Haven't seen that much here in this tournament. Point goes over to Inman as they take the 1-point lead. Inman sends it over, taken by Smith in the back row. Tover has to get it over on 2, and a violation, I believe that's actually going to be on Paige Miller, as she stepped over that center line. So already 3 times now we've seen either team step over that center. Smith takes it in the back. Paige Miller sets up Smith. Left side blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Point Valley Heights. It was blocked up top by Brooke Aiden, but Smith will be credited for the kill. She has all 3 kills for the Mustangs in this set. An important one it was as Valley Heights now trails by 1, 5-4 in set number 2. Mustangs won number 1. High score 26-24. Miller sets up Vermitten left side, taken into the back row and out of bounds. A defensive error by Inman. That's Sutton Harris with her 4th error here in this match. As we're squared away now at 5. Inman will set up a kill attempt. Here's Harris, gets it over with a little love tap. Miller sets up Turber left side. Inman just has to get it across now in 3 as they have trouble with it in the back row. Opportunity for the Mustangs. Miller to Vermitten. Left side down, pulled out nicely by the libero in the back row for Inman. Now backside a kill attempt by Harris. Miller pulls it out of her pocket. Vermitten, a kill attempt, a big block up front by Brooke Aiden. She's had now 5 blocks in this match as it drops on the Valley Heights side. Good kill attempt there by Mia Vermitten, but Aiden just too big at 5'11", got up a little bit too high as Inman regains control now 6-5. Paige Miller sets up the attack. Middle kill by Josie Parker, but blocked and kill by Morgan Freeze as it again drops on the Valley Heights side of the court. Inman up by 2 on back-to-back blocks from the front line defense. As always, glad to have you all along. Max Blasky with you here from Dodge City, Kansas, Class 2A State Volleyball Championship. As an error by Tessa Miller will give Inman another point. 3 straight now for Inman as Miller received that one, just went off the fingertips a little funky, landed on the Valley Heights side of the court. Inman on the attack, or serves it over. Vermitten to a knee, pulls it out back row. And Turber left side blocked again by Inman, and over and across, too far out of bounds as Tessa Miller sends that one out again. But yet again, another block up front by Morgan Freeze, as that's now 4 straight for Inman, as again they've rattled off 4 straight points now, leading 9-5. Smith pulls it in back row. Miller sets up Vermitten, blocked again at the net by Freeze. Inman on the attack as Paige Miller has to go diving for this one. Little volley here, left tap. Tessa will set up Paige in the middle. Back row kill attempt by Smith. Taken in the back row by the Inman defense. Now here comes a kill attempt by Harris. Good job for the block with Ann Turber. Now we're going to set up Vermitten left side. That one's out of bounds as Valley Heights now looks like they need a timeout, and Susan Steinford will take it. Mustangs have given up 5 straight on errors as they trail 10-5. We're back after this break.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new High Sun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Mustangs have given up 5 straight points now, trail this one 10-5. Over on the other court, Maranatha Academy defeated Ellenwood in set 1. Up on top seeded Ellenwood now 17-7 as a lift will be called on Inman, stops the bleeding for Valley Heights, and finally gets them a point, ends this 5-0 run. Change in rotation as in will come Caitlin Hemry. Emery sends this one across, barely grazes over the net. Good job by the Inman back line to pull this one out. Love tapped out of bounds off of Vermitten as the ball is not landing on the side of the Mustangs in this second set. As Vermitten did a good job to get the block, but just couldn't get it to stay in bounds. Inman now back up by 5. Smith takes it back row. Miller will set up Parker. Parker out of bounds. And again, a hitting error by Valley Heights. That's Parker's first here of this set. But now Inman on a 7-1 run, leading 12-6. Smith will take this one in the back row. Paige Miller sets up Ann Turber. Left side blocked at the net again by Aiden. Valley Heights gets it back and gets it over in 3. Now attack. Nope. Aiden will send this over on the hit. Miller will set up Vermitten left side. Vermitten down. Back row pulled out. Inman somehow chases after this and gets it over in 3. Heck of a try by Sutton Harris as now she goes diving for it. Saves it in the back row too. Inman sends it over in 2. Vermitten sets up Turber left side. Or right side, excuse me. Here comes an attack from Inman. Good job by Smith to pull it out of the back row. Valley Heights just gets it over in 3. Volley back and forth we go. Mustangs still trail by 6. A little love tap by Aiden. Miller dives on the floor. Smith gets it across in 3. Inman with the kill attempt, pulled out by Turber. Back and forth we go. Vermitten left side into the net. Back-to-back errors now on the junior. And Inman in control of this second set, 13-6. Valley Heights jumped down in set number 1, 2-0. Back and forth it went. Closed out with a 26-24 win. But here in this one, errors have hurt the Mustangs as they already have more in the second set than they did all first set. There's a block at the net, but out of bounds, point Valley Heights. Kenna Woods got the block, but off of her arm goes out of bounds right into the scorer's table. Point Mustangs. Turber will send this one across. Valley Heights trailing now by 6. Pulled out back line by Inman. Will set up an attack from Harris. Kind of flips this one over. Confusion front line again from Inman. Parker sends it over on 3. Inman gets it over the same. Now an attack opportunity for Valley Heights. Here goes Jessie Parker in the middle. Blocked again by Brooke Aiden. How many has she had? And comes up with the big kill to send it off as she got it back. Her first kill of the morning, her 4th block already from the senior in the middle of that Inman defense causing problems for Valley Heights in this second set. Kenna Woods will send this one across. Tessa Miller pulls the backside. Paige will set up Mia Vermin. Inman sends it over in two. Now Paige sets up Parker. No, Paige sends it over in two. Here's Parker with the try kill attempt. Back and forth we go. Both teams a little out of rotation. Here's a kill attempt by Sutton Harris. That's going to be out of bounds. Not the first time we've seen the powerful junior send it out of bounds near side on a missed hit. Valley Heights will take the point nonetheless. Vermitten across the court with the serve. Sets up a kill attempt for Inman. Blocked partially at the net by Parker. Here comes a kill attempt from Harris, and a lift is going to be called on Valley Heights. Tessa Miller in that back row couldn't control the speed of that attack from Harris. And now Inman holds on to a 15-8 lead. Smith left side, that's going to be blocked off the hands. Number 27, Madison Parsons, the 5'8 freshman, first action getting in here tonight. Defensive error allows the Mustangs to claw back 1 point, but it's been all Inman in this one. Valley Heights led 3-2, but then Inman rattled off a 8-2 run to take the lead and haven't relinquished it. Big block by Porter up front, but out of bounds off of her arm. As the power came from who else but Sutton Harris on that left side of the court. Power like that meets a block attempt usually goes the way of the attacker, and that it did. Inman leading 16-9. Page sets up Smith. Smith a little love tap in the middle, but Inman read it well. Here comes Harris, love tap in the middle. Ferber pulls it away. Porter sends it over in two. Now Inman on the attack. That one's going to be long out of bounds off of Sutton Harris. Second attacking error now for the juniors. Valley Heights 2 straight cuts this deficit to 6. Paige Miller will send it across. That's a serving ace for Miller, and let's see if that gets this Mustangs offense going. Dropped it right in front of the libero, Adeline Alcala, for the point Mustangs. 3 straight now for Valley Heights, trying to claw their way back into this one. But a kill attempt left side. There, Sutton Harris decided to stop being pretty with it and just threw it right down on the court. 16-11 Inman, 17-11 Inman. Back with the serve. And a serving ace back the other way as Ava Smith couldn't get there. That's Sutton Harris right after the kill comes back with the ace. Point Inman up by 7. Harris sends this one across, drops over the front of the net. Smith somehow gets her hands on that one as it rolled over, really died up the net. Valley Heights on the offensive now. Here comes Ava, blocked by Inman. But point Valley Heights as it dropped on the Inman side. Who else but Brooke Aiden there? But point Mustangs. They try and claw their way back into this one. 18-12, back to a 6-point deficit. Valley Heights won set number 1, 26-24 over the second-seeded Inman, or top-seeded, Inman. One of the top 2 teams in state all season. Kill attempt by Turber is going to go off the arms of Aiden, and point Mustangs on the kill from Turber. Timeout's going to be taken. We'll take it with them. Mustangs trail 18-13.
Unload your unwanted or unused items and benefit local residents with disabilities through the Twin Valley Thrift Shops. Have some good used things taking up space? Drop those off anytime at the warehouse in Waterville or Twice But Nice in Beatty. For larger lots of garage sale leftovers, furniture, and the like, call to arrange pickup. Every donation sold benefits Twin Valley Services and their local residents. Learn more online at twinvalleyfriends.com or stop by the warehouse in Waterville, plus used furniture and appliances, or Twice But Nice in Beatty.
Over on the other court, Maranatha Academy defeated Ellenwood in 2 straight sets. They beat them in this last set 25-17. So 4 seed takes out the 2 seed. Winner of this match over here will take on Maranatha Christian coming up here in 25 minutes after the conclusion of this match. Valley Heights trailing now by 5, 18-13. Smith sends this one over. Killatin blocked up front by Mia Vermitten, her second block of this set. Inman gets it back over. Mustangs on the attack, put it into the net, but get it over in 3 with Turber. Now Inman with an opportunity. Sets up a kill, but into the net. Error, Inman. Taylor Freeze on her first kill attempt in this set. Puts it right into the net. Point Mustangs. Three straight now for Valley Heights as Inman sends this one across. That's out. Let's make it 5 straight. Mustangs trail still 18-15, and an error again by Inman. That'll be on Madison Parsons, her second. Valley Heights now on a very impressive 5-1 run. Pull this one back to within 2, 18-16. Inman on the attack. Set up left side, Woods. Woods kill. But point Mustangs as it goes into the net. 1-point game now as Valley Heights has clawed their way back into this set number 2. Valley Heights looking for the win and looking to move on to championship contest. Woods with the attack. Smith takes it back row. Page sets up Turber left side. Blocked at the net, but taken by Vermitten. Big block by Harris. Valley Heights gets it over in 3 now. Inman a little trouble with it. Sets up Woods. Tessa Miller back row. Pulls it out. Paige Miller on 2 gets it over. Diving save, though, by Inman. Inman comes back with a kill attempt, but Page dives in the back row. Now Vermitten's going to get a block kill and down. Point Valley Heights. As Valley Heights has came all the way back in this one. Mia Vermitten, her first kill. Mustangs trailed big in this contest. Knocks us up at 18 and a 30 ace by Ava Smith. Her first of the match. Mustangs take the 1-point lead, and Inman wants a timeout. We'll take it with the Mustangs storm back to lead 19-18. We're back after this break.
The idea of purchasing a new livestock, grain, or utility trailer is a major one. Take stress out of the picture by visiting BlueValleyTrailers.com to browse the Midwest's largest selection of Titan, H&H, Wilson, Sharp, and Travelong trailers. From your home or on your phone, visit BlueValleyTrailers.com to find specifications, pricing, and accurate pictures of the exact trailer you're planning to buy. With sales and service unmatched, find Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville or give them a call at 785-363-2224.
Once you plant Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans in your field, harvest will never be the same. Enter a new era of performance and join farmers everywhere, yielding an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A-Series. Unleash your greatest harvest yet with Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed.
Mustangs come back from 13-6 and another error by Inman right out of the timeout. Sutton Harris going to get her hands on it. Mustangs now on a 6-0 run. They were down 13-6 to start this set. Have come all the way back to lead by 2, 20-18. Kill attack in the middle. Smith takes it defensively. Page will set up Turber. Now here's the kill attempt. Big stop there by Kenna Woods will kill the bleeding for Inman. First point in a long time. As Mustangs just a little bit out of rotation, left some wide open space in the back line of that defense. As now Inman will serve it to Valley Heights. Brooke Aiden has had a heck of a defensive game, sends it across. Mia Vermitten left side. Kill attempt blocked at the net by Woods, her second of this set. Kill attempt now by Turber, and this one goes down, and Turber drops it into the net for a point Mustangs as they regain the 2-point advantage. Mustangs won the first set 26-24. They're looking to get back to the state championship game for the first time since 2001. Mustangs set it up to Miller, second row. Josie Parker gets it down, but good save by Inman. Kill attempt now diving in the back row for the Mustangs was Caitlin Henry on the rotation, but she couldn't get to that defensively. Point going over towards Inman. Valley Heights leading by 1, 21-20. Mustangs looking for their 13th with their 13th Final Four appearance in school history, looking to get to a state title game. Here's an attack by Parker, blocked at the net by who else but Aiden. Aiden gets it across, good save by the Mustangs. Mustangs send it over in two, almost a point, but Inman does a good job of getting it back. Now Valley Heights, here comes Paige Miller, sets a man Turber. Turber a little touch pass, Inman takes this one. Volley back and forth we go. Aiden into the net. Error, Inman, as actually that was Morgan Freeze, her first error of this match, as the Mustangs take back a 2-point advantage. 22-20, as Senior and Turber will send this one away. Turber sends it across, taken back row. Kill attack left side from Woods and into the net again. Blocked actually at the net. Point Mustangs. Mustangs lead by 3, 23-20. Turber still at serve, sends it across. Inman up, middle of the net. Kill attempt. Violation on the Mustangs. Elbow violation. It would have been a kill attempt by Brooke Aiden anyway, so point going back to Inman. Valley Heights trailed in this set 13-6. Now lead at 23-21. Inman will send it across. Valley Heights pulls it out back row. Tessa Miller. Now Paige Miller will set up. Josie Parker left side. Parker kill attempt. Partially blocked by the Inman defense. Now Inman on his back. Blocked by Parker and down for a point. Big block and big point from Josie Parker. And the Mustangs are 1 point away from going to a state championship match. Mia Vermin will be your server. Looking for their first appearance since 2001. The Mustangs send it across. Back line taken by Inman. Smith on 2. Now back over to the Inman side. Attacked near side by Harris. Harris drops it in, taken by Turber. Paige Miller sets up Ava Smith. Blocked at the net. Good job by Mustangs. They get it back. Smith sends it over in 2. Diving effort by Inman. Back and forth we go. Harris sends it across. Tessa Miller pulls the back row. Now Paige. Now Smith. Kill attempt. No block. But down for Mustang point. 25-21. Valley Heights is moving on to the 2A state championship contest as they take out top-seeded Inman at 41-2 on the season. Here's your third loss. Valley Heights wins 25-21 in straight sets after they trailed by as much as 13-6. And excitement for the Mustangs as they will move on to face fourth-seeded Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy in a state championship game. What a run here by the Mustangs this morning. We're going to take a timeout, let the blood pressure settle back down, and recap this matchup. Mustangs will be back in just a little bit. We're back after this word.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Riverside Market in Blue Rapids has more than you'd expect. A full-service deli and bakery with lunch specials, call hall ice cream, a coffee bar, a meat counter stocked with locally raised and processed beef, weekly sales, and let's not forget the beautiful flowers available all year long. Shop local, support local. Give them a like on Facebook to keep up with everything coming in all year long. That's the Riverside Market along the highway in Blue Rapids. It's more than just a market.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
Valley Heights Mustangs move on to the state championship match for the first time since 2001, defeating top-seeded Inman 26-24 and 25-21. Mustangs controlled set number one. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead. It was back and forth most of that set. Mustangs went on a 4-0 run. Inman came back with a 5-1 run. But in the end, it was the Mustangs finishing it off on a 4-2-1 in set number one, winning 26-24. And then the resiliency of this Valley Heights Mustangs in set number two. They were down 13-6 at one point, and you just saw the body language shift. Valley Heights came out with a big ace by Avery Stevenson in that second set, and I mentioned it, Paige Miller, big ace by Paige Miller in that second set, and I made the comment. I said, let's see if this turns the Mustangs offense around. Well, Valley Heights went off to rattle a 9-1 run later in that set, defeating top-seeded Inman 25-21. Valley Heights, we talked about errors in the opening. All of these stats are obviously unofficial, but Valley Heights, 17 errors in two sets, while Inman had 22, and a lot of those were attacking for Inman. So points left off the board for Inman. Valley Heights took advantage. It was defensively a big game for Inman, though. 17 blocks led by Brooke Aiden with 9 in the match. The Valley Heights overcame that with 20 kills. Big one from Ava Smith late in this contest, had 9 overall in the matchup. Valley Heights also 3 service aces in this matchup versus Inman. We're going to take one more timeout, come back, look at how the bracket's shaking out, as well as other action around the state, and then we'll take a quick break, come back in 25 minutes. We're back after this 2-minute break here on KNDY.
If you're in the ag business, you need a financial partner that understands it. We have years of ag business experience, but we make an extra effort to get to know your operation. We make all our loan decisions locally and even offer on-farm visits to learn your business firsthand. We know ag business, your business. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Are you looking for a career opportunity where you can travel? Landau is hiring for a traveling service tech based out of Marysville. Looking for a mechanically inclined individual who has strong diagnostic skills and welding experience. CDL and passport required or have the ability to obtain. Excellent pay, outstanding benefits include annual wage reviews. Incentive bonus, 60% of profits are given back to employees. Comprehensive insurance plan with $500 deductible. Paid time off and holidays, 401k, and much more. Apply online at Landau.com or phone 785-562-5381 to learn more about this opportunity. EEO Vets and Disability welcome.
Hello and thank you for calling. Our operators are busy at the moment. Please hold the line and we will answer you shortly.
Stop the madness! With Blue Valley, there's less time on hold, more time together. Blue Valley Technologies offers reliable internet that works when you need it. And if there's an issue, we have local customer support that will make sure you're back online in no time. Find out more at bluevalley.net.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all of their current customers. If you're not a current customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover today for all of your propane and fuel needs.
Max Blasky back with you here, state championship Saturday from Dodge City, and that it is for the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs as they are back in the state tournament contest after defeating Inman 26-24, 25-21. Looking at action elsewhere around the state, over on our sister station, FM 94 or 95.5, the Hanover Lady Wildcats defeat Ingalls 25-10. 25-23 as now Hanover goes to their fourth straight state championship contest. Of course, big matchup there in Class 1A Division II, looking to see how Lebo and Argonia do as the top four seeds from Class 2A make it down there, while here at Dodge, the 1, 2, 4, and 6 seeds made it to Championship Saturday, and it's going to end up being a matchup between the 6-seeded Valley Heights Mustangs and 4-seeded Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy, as Maranatha defeated 2nd-seeded Ellenwood 25-19, 25-17. As the Valley Heights Mustangs come back out onto the court from big cheers from their home side of the court. So Mustangs win here from state. They will take on, again, Maranatha Christian Academy coming up here in just a little bit. Elsewhere around the state, as we finish up that thought, later upcoming from Dodge City, Centralia and Clifton Clyde will meet up in first round action in an all TVL first round. While on the other side, Little River and Rosaline Flint Hills match up on the bottom side. The 1, 3, 4, and 7 seeds made in Class 1A Division II. Was just doing a few notes last night before the games. Didn't know if it would make any difference to anyone, but wanted to pass along that Rock Creek made it to the 4A state championship Saturday, while the top team in that class and a team that Valley Heights fell to, Clay Center, the top seed in Class 4A, fell in yesterday's pool play, did not make a championship Saturday. So I believe we're going to be about 15 minutes or so here away from our championship matchup between Valley Heights and Maranatha Christian Academy here from Dodge City as we get ready for another run. Of course, Valley Heights, they got bounced last year by Inman, so a little bit of a revenge game for the Mustangs against Inman in that one. And a good Inman team, too, as well. We mentioned it in the opening. They had been one of the top two teams all season long in Class 2A, but Valley Heights comes out big with a big win, and now they have won, 10 of their last 11 matches. Of course, fell yesterday to Ellenwood, and Valley Heights does not have to face them again as Maranatha Christian defeated Ellenwood in bracket play a little bit earlier. We are actually going to just keep it right here on KNDY AM 1570 FM at 94.1. Glad to have you all along with you this morning. Max Blasky as we get ready for a championship contest for the Mustangs. We're going to take one time out, come back, look at some state football action and how brackets are working out throughout the state of Kansas. Again, Valley Heights moves on to a championship match, their first since 2001. Their take on Maranatha Christian Academy coming up here in just a little bit. But first, a word from these sponsors, and as always, a big thank you to the businesses that make these broadcasts possible all season long. Please always support local and shop local. It's your support that helps them bring these great broadcasts to you. And, of course, a big thank you to those sponsors here this weekend: Danes Automotive, Riverside Market, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Titan Manufacturing, Tammy Parker Realty, Performance Ag, Blue Valley Trailers, Twin Valley Developmental Services, Blue River Eye Care, Mustang Motors, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Waterville Housing Authority, Route 77 corner stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville, the Christy Anders Funeral Home, Parker Seed, Citizen State Bank branches, Landau Company, Blue Valley Technologies, and Sapp Brothers Petroleum. It's a championship Saturday as Mustangs look for their first since '01. We're back after this break and a word from our sponsors.